I will never, ever forget the first time that I saw Jonathan Taylor. On the very first play of the scrimmage against the first team defense, Jonathan Taylor, this freshman running back, he takes a handoff and goes 70 yards for a touchdown. We all kind of raised our eyebrows and we're, whoa, everyone's going crazy. And then later on in that very same scrimmage, he took a screen pass and went 80 yards against the first team defense for a touchdown. At that point, I recall Paul Crisp yanking him off the field and saying, we've seen enough from Jonathan. We know what we have here.
When he entered camp, he was fifth on the depth chart. Not second, not third, fifth. A lot of times when you're fifth on the depth chart, you never get an opportunity to show your talent. But what he did was every time he touched the football, he flashed. And the coaches said, look, we've got to move him up and give this kid an opportunity. And by the time the season started, just 4 weeks after camp, he was their starting tailback and set freshman records. Those are stories that legends are made of.
Jonathan Taylor rolling, touchdown.
I don't think we realized until it was over how historically good Jonathan Taylor was. He barely made mistakes. He never got injured. He was so reliable for Wisconsin and so important for the identity of that program that we didn't appreciate it in the moment.
Fast burst, check. Home run speed, check. Quick feet, check. Strength, check. Smarts, triple check. He was top 10 in the Heisman 3 different times. The only Big Ten rusher to ever have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor was Ron Dane. That's it. And remember, Dane did it in 4 years. JT did it in 3.
Jonathan Taylor, over 5,000 career yards and padding the stats.
The best backs are the backs that are available backs to play each and every week. And that's really what stood out to me when I look back at his career. Not just he was a great person off the field, but when we're talking about on the football field, it seemed that the amount of carries that he was taking each and every year, that at some point you were going to see him hit that wall. And in my mind, he never hit that wall, and that's what made him special.
One of 3 players ever with multiple 2,000-yard seasons, and the season he didn't get there, he was 23 yards shy. So his resume speaks for itself.
If you ask every teammate that Jonathan Taylor ever had, every coach who ever coached him, the first thing they talk about, not what a great player he was, not the yardage he ran for, but what an amazing teammate Jonathan Taylor was. He takes great pride in that. I know that from speaking to him, and I absolutely love everything about Jonathan Taylor on and off the football field.